to be here.
Greetings from the grave.
Greetings from the grave.
Oh, shit.
I am the king of New York. All right.
Frank White.
This next question comes from our homies at the Chosen Studios. Mel Gibson bites into the Duke of Puke, and now Eminem has custody. How does he escape? I would recommend that the Duke of Puke go on a crime spree, because it would be better to be locked in prison, gang raped by serial killers that have chainsaws as dicks, than to spend 5 minutes with Eminem.
Because then you'd have to go to the studio and listen to all those ridiculous rhymes he records. True that.
When I was at the shop,
and you know, every 5 minutes, like, dude, I'm horrorcore, right? I'm waking shit, right?
He's always going up to the Duke of Puke for reassurance.
Dude, really.
I'm cool still, right?
I'm horrorcore, right?
I'm still horror, right?
That song was horrorcore enough, right? It wasn't gay like I am when I look in the mirror, right?
Yeah.
The Duke of
Puke.
Have you? No, that's what happened. The Duke of Puke would get so pissed from hearing that in my horrorcore question, he'd cut his fucking head off.
He'd go back to Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
He'd be like, bite me again, I don't give a fuck.
I'll go back to Mel.
I'll go back to Mel. This is bullshit.
I'll go back to Mel and Uncle Danny Glover.
There you go.
God damn it.
Let's see what Christopher Walken's up to. This is bullshit.
I'm the Prince of Puke.
I'm the Duke of Puke. You don't do this shit to me. Fucking Eminem. He's got that new song with Rihanna.
Oh, God, dude. Let's just talk about something else.
Moving on. Sounds like Rihanna needs to get punched in the eye again for fucking signing up with Eminem, but that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it.
Cry 2 tears in a bucket.
Fuck it. Take it to the stage. What was your best and worst subject in school? Well, the class that I excelled in most was lunch. Favorite subject of all time? Lunch. And history.
Classes you weren't good in?
Classes I weren't good in were ones where teachers were there. I was pretty good at math. Math was my worst. I don't know why.
Math was my worst too.
Yeah.
Everything else I was pretty good in, and I was really, really good in after-school basketball and football for the team, and wrestling and shit, because I was a bit of a jock. I was a bit of a jock. Just a bit, though.
This episode of Horror of the Grave brought to you by Subway.
Eat fresh.
It's the only way. And as always, fuck Arby's. Now, so yeah, my best was history, my worst was math and lunch. Jin versus the Leprechaun. I'm going with Jin on this one.
All day long.
Fuck that little midget.
He'd stuff that midget in the lamp, then he would never have to go back.
And take his gold.
Yep.
And his girlfriend. And Jennifer Aniston. All in one fell swoop. That's how it would happen.
Yeah, that's how it would happen.
I can't see it going down any other way.
Yep, me neither.
Okay. What is your favorite amusement park and rides?
There's a few. We got Schlitterbahn in New Braunfels, which is a suburb of San Antonio. We got Fiesta Texas in San Antonio. We got Six Flags over Dallas. We've got Universal Studios, which is my all-time fave. And that Jurassic Park ride, man, scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
But I will be going on it again.
Oh yeah, you gotta conquer those demons.
Oh, I definitely gotta
Next time
conquer
that T-Rex comes down, you bitch slap his ass.
I am.
You are?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna hit him. It's going down.
You know, I haven't been to a lot of amusement parks, but I gotta say that Universal and California Adventures, and the reason it was my favorite is because I had my two boys.
Yep.
And just seeing their faces light up
and them having fun, that's enough fun right there.
That was my ride right there.
Of course.
And the Simpsons ride. That shit was hilarious. Finally, whales that can do something for us. If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Like I say, every day I wake up in the morning, I'm not shitting you on this. If I only had spider sense, all I need. It'd be over.
I would want to have Superman's powers. Because I could have X-ray vision, and I can fly to whatever my target is, like that. And if they try to run, I ice breath their ass, talk to them through Morse code, tapping through the ice there. If they finally comply, I use the laser eye beams. I defrost them, and I get my X-ray vision, if you know what I'm saying. All right, so thank you very much, Chosen Studios. Awesome questions, as always.
Oh, yeah.
We got a new one here.
Oh, yeah.
Inos Not Grazi. NOC Grazi, Not Grazi. Cheers all the way from Poland. Awesome. We're always excited for
We're Polish ourselves, you know.
European. No, we're not. We're Italian. But
Yeah.
we're always happy with European.
Yeah.
Always.
Oh, yeah.
England, Ireland, Germany, Poland. We love them all. We're worldwide killers.
Yeah. We love you all.
That's all it is. If everyone's down with the horror, there's no such thing as countries and borders.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's all about horror.
Yep.
Come together that way. If only politicians could fucking learn
Exactly.
the example of the common people
Exactly.
who find the bond
I
and
agree.
do it out.
I
So,
agree.
do you like the classic silent horror films such as Nosferatu, which
Of
is
course.
I fucking love that one. So yes, we do.
Of
Yes,
course.
we do. It's got to start somewhere, and you got to respect where it started.
Exactly.
That's all there is to it. What is your favorite foreign horror film? I'm going with Frontiers, because that shit was bad. And The Burning Moon. And Guinea Pigs.
Oh. You really had to say
Well,
that?
yeah, I know they're more snuff style than horror, but
Yeah, I don't know about...
Burning Moon was more horror than snuff. But
I don't know how I feel about all that foreign horror films. I don't know.
he's pretty patriotic when it comes to his horror.
Yeah, I kind of
Nothing
like...
against you.
Nope. But,
But,
I kind of like my horror movies like I like my hardcore. From America, baby.
And see, here's my deal. I grew up in Florida. As a matter of fact, this shirt I'm wearing, Death, I saw these guys before Scream Bloody Gore even came out. So, when death metal was born in Florida, I was in the waiting room handing out cigars. But I gotta say this right now. European death metal, such as Grave, Unleashed, what was some of the other ones you mentioned? Vader,
Marduk.
Behemoth. Yeah,
Mayhem, Marduk, Cradle of Filth.
Oh, who else? Vicious Art.
Yeah. There's a lot.
There's a lot. I love European death metal.
Yeah.
Fucking love it.
European death metal, black metal, good shit.
Yes.
Very good shit.
Definitely. What is your favorite horror comedy? That's a good one. I'm
Maybe
gonna go with Stan Helsing. That shit was just too funny.
it was funny, but maybe Zombieland
Ooh.
and maybe
Yeah.
Shaun of the Dead.
Yes.
Just
Both
maybe.
of those are excellent too.
And maybe an 80s gem, Student Bodies. It's pretty funny. Shows a house, starts out, shows a house. Looks like the Myers house, says Halloween. And the screen cuts away, shows the same house, Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah, then it cuts away and it's all Christmas. Yeah. I remember that one.
That's good shit.
That was a good one, yeah.
Oh yeah, that shit was great. Oh yeah.
Alright, this is an awesome question right here. And one in which Voorhees and Myers are in 100% agreement. Watch how this happens. Sexiest Scream Queen. Danielle Harris. No contest.
No contest. Not even fucking close.
I don't care what names you throw out. Oh, I would think that blah, blah, blah. Nope.
Nope. Danielle Panabaker?
Nope.
That's the bootleg Danielle when it comes to the DH.
There
That's
you
the
go.
bootleg.
That's the bootleg version. That's the one.
That's
Danielle
the one
Panabaker is like the head that pops up in the screen on the DVD you just bought from One-Legged Lou. That's Danielle Panabaker.
Oh.
Danielle Harris?
Danielle Panabaker is who you get for your movie when Danielle Harris is busy doing some other shit.
Right. Out of town on business or
Exactly.
such. Yeah.
There you go.
Danielle Harris.
All day.
Every day.
And you notice how it worked? They keep playing the Danielle Harris Roseannes every single day.
They do.
You
They
notice
do.
that?
We're what? Yeah. We chill at work. It's not exactly a high stress, high demand job. And watching the old Roseannes. And lately, it's been the era when Danielle Harris was on it.
Last week and this week.
Scandalous. It's just too with that leather jacket, and we were about the same age as her when that shit
Oh.
was going down.
Oh, yeah.
So.
You were. I was a tad younger.
Yeah, that's true. I will say this right now: if Danielle ever becomes single, so do I.
Oh, shit.
Within 5 minutes, I'll be sitting on her Facebook, and it goes blink, blink, and it goes, you know, in a relationship, single. Please believe me, I am not a stalker. I swear to God, I am not a stalker. As a matter of fact, if you hire me as your boyfriend, stalkers will be a thing of the past. I will kill them all. Because it'll be personal. It will be personal. I know you ain't trying to get close to my Danielle. You don't know how long I've been waiting for this. Am I clear for the shot? That's how it would go down. All right.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. No one.
No one.
No one.
Never.
The mailman, but he's got to go through a fucking background check.
Yep.
UPS, background check. Even if she calls for a pizza,
Agent.
background check. Agent, he's been doing a good job, so I'll let him be. But if that motherfucker even looks at her cross-eyed,
it's over.
I'll find a new agent. Me. I'll do it
shit.
all. Believe me, I will do it all. I'd even let her put a strap on.
Oh, shit.
Critters or gremlins?
Gremlins.
Critters. Critters are more brutal.
Gremlins are cooler looking.
I'll give you that.
But you know what I would do first, though? To start this battle off, I would throw Gizmo in there and let them tear him up first. And that's how they'd start the fight with each other.
That would kick off the feeding frenzy, if
Yep.
you will.
Yep. That's how it would go down.
I'm down with that idea.
Now, if you want to bring ghoulies into the mix, that's a whole different question.
Oh,
no one asked that, so we ain't going to answer it. We can't answer.
No,
We're
we
gonna
can't.
ask
We're
it.
going to have to move on. Final question. Is there a final question for the night? Nope.
Nope.
Bela Lugosi or Boris Karloff? I'm going with the Lugosi.
I can't pick. I like them both too much.
Come on, they're the
I can't.
granddaddies of fucking horror, man.
Yep, I can't do it. I like them both
It's
too
like,
much.
yeah, it's like, yeah. I'm gonna say Lugosi because I'm more of a Dracula fan than a
Frank fan?
Frankenstein fan. But both of them were excellent.
You know, Bela Lugosi played Frankenstein too, right?
Did he?
Yep. I just
Did
blew
not know
his
that.
mind.
He just blew my mind.
Blew his mind while he blew my load.
And on that note,
Oh man, we're going to hell.
We're-
Someone's going to hell. Holy shit.
we're on
is
our
that the
last page. So, we're going to shoot on over to our final episode. See if they remember what that meant.